instructor.
I mean, yeah, kind of. It has a good story, though. I don't know why, but my text on my Twitch chat is huge.
I'm so bored. Let's chat, instructor.
Okay, that's better. Now that I have to remember where to go to do the event. Yeah, this game's perfectly fine to stream on Twitch. I mean, yeah, VTubers especially, but this one's fine. And the most horny thing about this is just the outfits. Besides that, it's perfectly fine. There's only 4 of them. It's so doom and gloom.
Well. Moving out. Very well. Moving out.
Snow White.
Very well. Moving out.
Very well. Moving out. I just want to see what's going on. Oh, there's Rapunzel.
Very well. Moving out.
You can hear voices. Where is...
Very well. Moving out.
Already drunk.
Very well. Moving out.
Is the commander in... Almost said Lydia. Her name's not Lydia. Lily-wise. Not here. I guess not. I mean, they were still alive at the end of Red Ash. Well, not the end of Red Ash, but...
Very well. Moving out.
Hello, everyone.
Oh, there's Lily-wise.
This video was to be sent to you all upon the termination of my life signals.
Oh, no.
I've always disliked this term, but you could think of this as my will. Anyway, when we first
Enjoy
met,
your alcohol.
we didn't know each other from Adam. We were completely green about the world. We fought a lot, laughed, cried, and shared a lot of emotional moments together. We went through a lot. We met the commander, and together, we fought to save humanity. People looked up to us. There were bad times as well. Saying goodbye to friends and family who perished as the world fell apart.
I don't like how they have her
There were
blurred
many
out like
times
this.
when you wanted to give up. as did I. But you must remember one thing. You all have overcome so much. You have protected mankind. You have saved the world. No matter where you
I mean,
are,
that's
whatever
fair.
happens to you, or whatever
When was the last time you recorded a video?
nothing will ever change that. Feel proud. You deserve that much.
Oh,
I
well then.
am so happy to have met you all. I don't want to leave. I'm starting to ramble. Don't want you to have to keep watching this video forever.
No, don't
Still,
leave.
If you are
Trying to make me cry at the
watching this video,
start.
please do me one last favor. Take care of this world. And survive. My dearest friends.
Oh, that video must have killed Snow White. I mean, they kind of hecked up. That would have been Red Shoes. Not Red Shoes, Red Hood. Lily Wise or the Commander? I'll go with the Lily Wise, probably. I'm not ready for this. It started out on such a sad note. Oh, she's already different clothes.
Has she gone?
Yes.
Well, that means
Did
she's
she
gone
say
through the
what
body
her name
mind
was?
swap. They called it a mind
I
swap.
didn't hear her say anything. And it wasn't exactly a convenient time to ask. Her name tag said Kate. There's no way to know for sure if that's her name, though.
NIKKE corruption. Scary.
Very.
And NIKKE
Robs you of
corruption.
your own identity.
Not even she could endure it.
Wait, was Lily Wise corrupted?
I'm going to pray.
Don't bother. How many have we sent off? I understand how you feel, but we're dealing with mass casualties here.
Or was Kate
Leave them
corrupted?
here unattended.
The silence that accompanies death is all-consuming. If you keep the dead closer to you than the living, it will claim you as well.
I mean, she's not wrong. They're not doing so
Such
well without Lily
stubbornness.
Wise.
Snow White, why don't you dig some graves while we're here?
That's Rapunzel's job.
So your job begins and ends with blasting a hole through their heads. Is that it?
Stop. That's not what she meant.
Is that so? It seems to me that you're quite clear about what each of our professional responsibilities entails.
Rapunzel has always been the one who digs the graves and prays. It consoles her as much as it does the deceased. As of right now, that's all she can do.
I just now realized that Scarlet and
Also,
Rapunzel are also in their newer
I'd like you to put a
outfits.
little more thought into how it must feel to be the one responsible for giving corrupted NIKKEs a proper send-off, day in, day out.
My apologies. My exhaustion got the better of me.
It's okay. I've got the most bullets. It makes the most sense for me to do it.
No, I will perform this task henceforth. My blade can be swung infinitely.
No, I'll do it. All I have to do is pull a trigger. You'd have to swing your sword.
They're two very different things.
She's
You
not
shouldn't
wrong,
use
they
your
are very
sword for
different.
Something like that anyway. Your sister would not have wanted that.
Oh, her sister?
Exactly. So I'll take care of it.
I didn't know Scarlet had a
well.
sister.
I apologize.
Dorothy, when was the last raid?
2 days ago.
Things seem to be slowing down. Hard to believe we were once dealing with 3 waves a day.
It's the natural progression as time passes. Raptures have less and less incentive to raid this place. So long as we ride it out for another 2 months, mankind will have a fighting chance. If not on the surface, then in the Ark at the very least.
2 months is a long time.
At long last, the end may be in sight.
Took long enough. We've still got a long way to go, so let's stay frosty all the way to the end. When all of this is over, we'll be rewarded. People will call us Goddess of Victory, the saviors of mankind. We live the rest of our lives in luxury, reveling in our well-deserved praise.
If you say so.
That's what I was about to say.
Time passed so swiftly
I'm Snow
up until
White.
now, yet 2 months seem like an eternity to mine ears. So strange, how mine feelings doth change when the end is near.
It doesn't feel real to me either.
At any rate, I'm heading back to my post and continuing my watch.
Already? Don't you want to rest a little? There are plenty of Nikkes who can fill in for you. Relax for a moment.
No, the only reason we suppressed this raid was that we knew about it in advance. Nothing bad can come from remaining alert.
Again, she's not wrong.
'Tis most difficult becoming accustomed to the new Snow White.
Yeah, a little.
I want to know what happened to her.
Mine eyes hath not witnessed many mind switches, but how shall I word it? 'Tis the first time the changes have seemed to be for the better.
What do you mean for
I'm
the
just
better?
glad she remembers all of us. And she's actually become dependable for once. To be honest,
Dude.
after Lilith's death, I didn't know where to turn.
We were all affected by her passing.
Yeah,
Is she
Snow
still
White was
there,
pretty dependable
at
back
that
then.
place?
yes. Every time I go to see her, I can't help but be surprised at how peaceful she looks.
Oh, outside the
As if
walls?
she's sleeping.
Do not go there too often.
I know. Anyway, if we're going to be back in the fray this evening, we probably shouldn't eat anything too heavy, right?
Yes. But is there any nourishment remaining?
Not that we found.
Very well. I shall lend a hand.
As I know in the end of the Cinderella
Visual
event,
confirmation on raptures. Heading into firing range soon.
you saw Lilith Wise outside
I
a
am
wall.
ready.
Same here.
Ready when you are.
We have
I
to
like
protect
this art a
place
lot.
At all costs. Humanity's future lies in our hands. Goddess squad, ready. Encounter.
Time to show off my skills.
Give me just a second.
It's still, I know this was like very early in the game, but it would be so neat if they gave you the characters that were in the story to use. The steam consumes everything, and confuses.
Give me a damage report.
No serious damage to the guard post. Only some minor repairs are required. Some of the other Nikkes have been injured, many of whom are beyond saving.
That doesn't look like Snow White. Oh,
Darn it.
and never mind,
Our
it is.
resources are depleting.
Have any Nikkes been corrupted?
None in today's attack.
May the dearly departed rest in peace.
Let's give them a proper burial.
I'll do it.
Are you sure? There are quite a few of them.
It doesn't matter. It's all I can do at this point.
Very well.
When Puzzle's not doing
I'll
so
keep
well.
watch.
I shall make any necessary repairs.
Sounds good. I'll contact the Ark. This isn't good.
Do you wish to contact the Ark?
Affirmative.
Communication open. All recorded messages will be transmitted to the Ark.
Yo, some pizza would be good.
However, in the event of poor signal, transmission may fail.
This is Dorothy, acting leader of the Goddess Squad. I have assumed this position due to the death of our former leader, Major Lilith. Our current situation is as follows. Our mission is to protect those who have been deemed important and escort them from the surface to the massive underground facility known as the Ark. Operation Ark Guardian is approximately 72% complete. There are officially no more humans remaining on the surface. The Goddess Squad and several mass-produced NIKKEs are stationed at temporary outposts situated at the Ark's entrance. We are to protect the entrance against any future Rapture raids until the Ark is completed and sealed off. It is expected that we will be required to do this for approximately 2 months. However, the situation is becoming dire. Our resources and troops are both slowly being depleted, and we are becoming physically drained due to the incessant fighting. We do not expect any form of backup from the Ark. We will do everything in our power to succeed. In exchange for this, you must promise us one thing. Once the city has been sealed, we are to be taken back to the Ark, where we will be regarded as goddesses of victory. Make us feel proud for continuing to fight for humanity. That is all.
And they
I will
don't.
be waiting for your answer.
And we know how they treat NIKKEs there.
Come on, guys. Turn those frowns upside down. Like this. 300. I'm hiding.
The hiccups have returned.
Give me a few minutes and I'll be right back into it.
And they gotta play the sad music.
Any response from the Ark?
I know, only slightly sad so far.
Not yet. It hasn't been that long since everyone settled in there. I'm sure they must be busy.
No, they're just ignoring
If that
you
is what
guys.
you think, then so be it. What is that long face for? You should hold your head up high.
I will. Thank you. Why don't we eat something?
That came out of nowhere.
Now's the perfect time to eat and get our energy up.
I agree. But will we be okay without our rations?
Our reserves are enough to last for 3 months, and we only need to hold out for 2. We should be fine.
That is true. But are you not concerned about a worst-case scenario?
No, I'm not. We will protect this place and return to the Ark all in one
She should be.
piece.
Very well. Let us eat.
I'll notify Snow White and Rapunzel. We can all eat together. I'll
So
cook us something.
I didn't know you could cook.
I'm not Lilith, but I can cook something simple.
So I'm guessing this explains why Dorothy ended up in Eden
Sounds
instead
good
of
to
the
me.
Ark.
Be right back.
Thank you, but I must continue standing guard. It'd be much appreciated if you brought my food here.
I was kind of hoping that we could eat together.
I cannot abandon my post. The Raptures could invade at any moment.
If that happens, we'll stop them together.
That would mean the deaths of more people. We must be the first to strike. If we retaliate after an attack, it will already be too late.
Then I'll cook here. That would work, wouldn't it?
What, like, my voice or the
See any
game?
problem with that?
Because someone the other day said I was fucking up too. Or my audio was fucking up. Heck. It might be my mic. It hasn't been connecting properly lately. It might be on the way out. And but then if it's the game, I don't know what that would be. Because everything sounds fine on my end. Hey, Mop. I mean, yeah, that's probably it. I'll have to look into buying a new mic, I guess.
I'll tell everyone to gather here then.
Fine. What are we having?
The unplug and replug. Okay, give me a second. Does that sound better? I also switch the ports too. Okay, we'll see.
I haven't decided yet.
I hope it's something delicious. Why are you laughing?
Is this where she becomes
Sorry.
obsessed with
I was
food?
just thinking that you haven't changed all that much after all. Even after a mind switch, you're still the same old Snow White. Your way of speaking may have changed somewhat, but you're still you.
Is that so?
Yes. Anyway, I'll go get Rapunzel.
She
It
should
is
be over
indeed
by the
going
gravesite.
robot occasionally.
I figured that's where
Man.
I'd find her.
I don't know. So it's just the game doing it? Why is it doing that? The fuck? Like, I'm not pressing anything for it to do that. So it's somewhere in the capturing that it's doing that. One second. Oh, that could have been it for me. Can you hear the game now? Like the background noises? Okay. I added a different audio capture. I wonder if that was it.
I'll be back.
His spirits rest well, and then it's Gemini can't see. I miss you.
Whisper, whisper.
Rapunzel,
I can tell it's
Hello,
low.
Dorothy.
are you praying?
Yes,
Yes,
What
Prage.
are you praying for?
I'm praying that everyone here will find peace moving forward.
Then I will pray with you.
You will?
2 is better than 1.
Look at the
isn't it?
nice city back there.
I appreciate
And the
your
Ferris. I
concern.
don't think that's a Ferris wheel. It actually, it
It's
might
okay.
be.
This is something I need to do.
Well, when you're done, come down to the guard post. We're all going to eat together.
Very well. I will pray for
Is it
30
still
more
messing
minutes.
up?
Sounds good.
Meow. Okay, it could have just been the
Snow White,
capture.
why don't you come down and join us?
No, I'm not moving from my post.
Fine, then I'll bring some up to you.
Are those mashed potatoes I smell?
Dude, I love
That's right.
mashed potatoes.
And that beside it. Is that cream of mushroom soup? With black pepper sprinkled on top?
Oh, and
What
cream
are
of
you
mushroom
frying over
soup.
there? Is that tempura?
Maybe it is, maybe it isn't.
Why don't you come down already and eat with us?
Yeah, come on. There aren't any raptures around.
Spoke too soon, Dorothy.
Raptures off in the distance, numbering approximately 4,000.
4,000?
Artillery types, take cover!
Everyone, get
Why
down!
so many? I mean, yeah, there's many on the surface. But hasn't Cinderella already severed the ties to the top?
Snow White, try to get the artillery types.
Roger.
Scarlet, you and I will get closer. We can't do much damage at this distance. I'll cover you once we get close. You get in there and slash them to pieces.
Understood.
Yeah, but it wasn't infinity
proceed.
anymore.
Rapunzel, take the mass-produced NIKKEs and aim for any raptures that we miss.
Leave it to me.
We're going in.
I mean, they said they were going through, what, like 3 waves a day, though? But then again, we've also been fighting a lot for a long time, too.
No need to fear. Litter is here.
It's still a long time afterwards.
Not like this.
Give me just a second.
I should start preparing for the next class.
We're only on event 3.
Rapunzel, give me a sit rep.
All mass-produced Nikkes were wiped out, except one.
Oh. All but
The
one
building for our food storage
is gone.
was hit as well.
Oh no.
This is not good.
No snacks.
Some of it must be salvageable. We can gather whatever survived the impact.
It was a direct hit by an incendiary device.
Oh, really no snacks.
It's all been burnt to a crisp.
So nothing is left. What misfortune indeed. It doth seem we shall go hungry for the 2 months that are to come. What is this?
Small bag.
Seeds?
Seeds.
Who would bring seeds to a place like this? How long
Flora?
do they plan on staying here? Such piddly sustenance would not even make a dent in my appetite. It would be an age before these seeds grow. They are useless.
Wow, rude, Scarlet.
First things first. We need to gather anything edible.
I will stand guard.
No, right now it's more important to...
The only reason we're here right now is that we got the drop on them. If we had been late to react, there's no telling what would have happened.
All right. I trust your judgment.
But should we trust her judgment?
This is all that's left.
10 protein bars, 2 bags of cookies, and 3 bags of potato chips. With our numbers, this cannot constitute even 2 meals.
That's not even one meal.
Whatever befell our alcohol reserves?
Scarlet,
Untouched.
please.
Praise the heavens, not all is lost.
Can Nikkes get
I
drunk?
thought this was a densely populated area.
Correct. Throngs of people gathered here, hoping that there was space in the Ark. I doth recall a veritable sea of temporary camps.
I'll head over there and poke around. There could be some leftover food.
Perchance, but mine hopes are not high. Nevertheless, 'tis better than doing nothing.
Such a negative
I shall
Nancy.
accompany you.
No, I'll be okay by myself. You stay here with Rapunzel and keep this area secure.
A leader acting alone? You of all people should know how foolish a proposition that is.
Precisely. I'll go with you.
No, I have to do this on my own. A true leader should always be the one to take the first step into the unknown. Lilith would have done the same.
I'm going with you. I insist.
Attend to the mass-produced Nikkes. They fought until the bitter end. Give them a
Lilith
proper
was also
send-off.
just like extra
They
special
deserve that
too.
much. I knew coming here would cost them their lives, yet I asked them to come anyway. I have no right to mourn. If more than one of us leaves this place, we won't be able to protect ourselves.
If anything happens, fire off a signal flare.
I will. Don't worry.
What about that one Nikke though? Oh,
Pina? Are you okay?
found her.
You remember my name?
Of course.
It's just that most people do not remember us mass-produced Nikkes by name.
Well,
I'm fine.
Rapunzel's not most people.
My comrades fought with all they had.
And we thank you all for it.
I apologize for intruding, but I overheard you say you're heading towards the temporary camp?
Yes.
She
we
looks
have
a
to
lot like
procure more
Abe.
food.
May I go with you? At the very least, I could help you carry whatever we find.
No, that won't be necessary. It's dangerous. There could be raptures in hiding.
What difference does it make whether I'm felled by a rapture or starved to death? I end up the same either way.
Dead.
I'm sorry. Bad joke. I just want to be of some help.
Pina?
That's why we're here, isn't it? To help with mundane tasks.
You don't have to say it like that.
I'm only joking.
That's
may
not
think I'm
something to joke
overstepping my
about in front of
boundaries by saying
Rapunzel.
this, but are we not comrades in arms? When times get tough, we must work together.
Dorothy.
Fine. I suppose I could use your help.
Thank you.
No, Joshin.
I'll do my best.
Oh, the fields have changed. I need to ask again real quick because I'm concerned about this, but the audio is fine, right?
No need to fear. Litter is here.
I have to do some quick maintenance.
Still no roboing. I really don't know what that was about. I mean, it could also be the update that OBS is trying to do. Or wants to do.
Did you see that, teacher? Wasn't I great?
The what? The water? The music. I mean, water in certain circumstances can sound musical.
Look at all these abandoned cars, tents, kitchen items. Do you think people wanted to live here?
No.
It wasn't their
They were
choice.
holding out for a miracle that would never come. Only a select few, a fraction of the population, was able to enter the Ark. Most people weren't so lucky, so they made these camps near the entrance of the Ark and waited.
My headphones are now roboting. Or like they have little static in them. What is going on? Everything do be hacked. What is going on? But the game's fine. Huh. Weird. So weird.
Hoping against hope that there would be more room.
And that never happened?
No, it didn't.
No
Other
room.
candidates were selected for entry.
So the people who were here...
We're just hoping. They died.
If that's true, why didn't the people here go somewhere else?
There's nowhere else to
There was
go.
nowhere else to go. Their hometowns had been destroyed by the Raptures, along with everything else on the planet. Coming here was their final option. The Ark seemed so close, yet so far away. When they realized there was no space for them in paradise, and their last traces of hope had been snuffed out, they broke.
Will the same thing happen to us?
Not for us, no. There is a place we
Oh.
can go back to.
I see. Well, let's hurry and find some food. Should we start by searching all the tents?
Yes, but be careful when you open the...
It's gonna be a dead body. I knew it. Man.
I don't see anything. I'll move on to the next one.
Does that not bother you?
Of course it does. Just not as much as it used to. Maybe it's got something to do with whatever job I had as a human.
Do you still have memories of when you were a human?
Nothing specific. More of a general feeling, I suppose.
What kind of
That
job would you
reminds me,
have that you
the
don't get
members of
affected by
Goddess still
dead
have their
bodies?
memories?
Yes.
Wow. That must be really...
Inconvenient. A morgue, well, true.
I feel like there would be some cognitive dissonance. It's like I'm myself, but different. If it were me, I'd probably have experienced a mind switch by now.
You know, that's true.
That's why I have so
They
much
do
respect
hire a lot
for
of
you.
women.
Thank you.
How about we move
I
on to
couldn't
the
do
next
it.
tent? I'll check what's
Dead
inside
bodies
the
creep me
tents.
out.
You can check the surrounding area.
No, I can check as well.
Dorothy, be honest. You're not familiar with the sight of a human corpse, are you?
No, she's not.
I'll do it. We don't want a goddess doing all the dirty work anyway.
I want to do it.
Mop, are you sure about that?
If you insist.
I've
Thank
seen
you.
a lot of those TV shows where it's the women who does that kind of stuff.
What is this? Canned food?
Canned food, yes.
Yes, I brought back some that were still in good condition. Be sure to inspect it before eating it, though. Better safe than sorry.
This is the most fruitful bounty you've returned with. More than enough to last us until tomorrow.
Hina did exceptionally well.
Please, I didn't do all that much. Anyway, eat up, everyone.
Yeah, that's definitely
What
the
about
same
you
model
two?
as Abe.
We ate on the way back.
So you choose to transport some material back in your stomach. Most
I mean, that's
sagacious of
true.
you.
Mop's not wrong about that.
That was the idea.
I'll divvy this up to everyone. You go ahead and get some rest, Dorothy.
No, I'm fine. I can help.
You say you're fine, but your face says otherwise. Get some rest.
Heck, rest must work.
Oh my
Dripping.
Ew. This one looks pretty nasty. No wonder. The tent's all ripped, so it's been exposed to the sun.
Oh.
What is this?
A person.
But how?
Humans are different from Nikke's. Once they die and enough time passes,
I don't want to
This
think
is what
about people
happens to them.
goop.
let's move on to the next tent.
Yes, that might be for the best.
Miss Prissy doesn't know how to handle the people goop either. But they can still throw up. Dorothy not having a good time out here.
Let's have some fun! Just a second, teacher. Remember, just a second. Like this! Just like how I did your instructions.
I just need to know what all the music is. Country music. Two weeks.
Nothing today. Same as yesterday. We haven't found a single scrap for 4 days now. There's nothing left back in the camp.
Sorry, but I gathered every last morsel I could find. That place has been picked clean.
Have there been any word from the Ark?
No, I'll keep trying.
No arc.
I see. Did thou perchance notify them of the destruction of our water tank in the last skirmish?
Yes,
And that our forces have been reduced to a single mass-produced Nikke?
yes,
That we don't have any electricity?
yes,
That we are slowly but surely dying?
yes. I included everything in my report.
There are still 5 weeks remaining until the Ark is sealed. I do not say this in hopes of crushing your spirit, but from the looks of it, I think we...
Aren't gonna make it.
That will not happen. We are the Goddess Squad. Mankind's last hope. The Goddess of Victory. That will never happen. It can't happen. It's
But it
just that
will
our
happen.
communications haven't gone
Well,
through
not
yet.
really, but
You must trust me, Scarlet.
I'm trying to.
I will go and pray.
You've been doing a lot of that recently.
Because so many have passed on.
so much prey.
I realize that, but sometimes it feels like you act more on behalf of the dead than you do the living.
The dead might be better right now.
What?
They do not get angry, depressed, or hurt others. If you ask me, being here right now is worse than death.
Oh,
What are you saying?
Do you yearn for the silence that comes with death? Such a yearning is not unreasonable given our current predicament.
I'm leaving.
No, wait. We have to discuss our plans going forward.
Then why aren't you calling Snow White?
Because she is standing guard.
that's all she
There
does.
hasn't been a single attack for 5 days now.
She's been keeping watch for 5 days straight, without any sleep. For us. Not for the dead, but for us, the living.
I too need some time alone.
Then you stand guard. Keep watch with your staff that couldn't hit the broadside of a barn.
Are you saying that I'm of no help?
Dorothy, please.
No, I'm sorry.
Enough. Cease with these squabbles. If we are to go hungry for a few days, then what of it? We are NIKKEs, so we can withstand such...
Oh, she's drunk.
What is this? Halt! Steady thy hand!
I'm detecting high concentrations of alcohol.
Given our paucity of options for nourishment, I elected to drink instead. 'Tis made of grain and all the same.
Have you lost your mind? Drinking in a situation like this.
I fail to see what is so egregious about it.
I can think of a
simply
few things.
imbibed one drink. Merely one.
One drink of a whole bottle.
Yikes. It got really tense in here all of a sudden.
Everyone's tired.
It pains me to see the Goddess Squad fighting like this.
My apologies, but we are not dancing simians sent here to entertain you.
Scarlet.
But you're a spectacle nonetheless.
Thy tongue doth become loose. Watch thy words.
Me and the other NIKKEs have been watching you all this time. Ever since you first came onto the battlefield.
Huh.
Mankind's last hope. The Goddess of Victory. Is there any other title more suitable for you than this one? So you have to keep it together. Don't fight with one another. And if you do it somewhere we can't see.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of accommodating such a banal request.
I won't accept that. Even if you can't, you should at least try.
Thou dares to speak to me in such a manner?
Every
Well-
last one of the mass-produced NIKKEs volunteered so that we could fight alongside you. That includes me. We didn't risk our lives to see our heroes bickering and tearing at each other's throats. You dishonor those who gave their lives by acting like this.
I
So
like
I'm
her.
begging you, please stop. I'm going to rest. Call me if anything happens.
Oh.
We should rest as well.
No rest. Must fight. And find snacks.
I pray for their souls' safe return. May they return to their hometowns in peace.
There's no
Next life.
hometown.
May they be at peace and live a life without war. Save them.
A lot of
Save these
whispers.
souls who died in agony.
A lot of gravestones.
Comfort them. Care for them. And welcome them into your arms.
Dorothy?
Oh, drunk Scarlet.
Why are you up so late? Are you on patrol? Come, sit beside me. What, this? Fear not.
Only
These
a
are not
mere sip.
spirits, merely water.
So she
I was
says.
rather parched this evening and wanted to quench my thirst. Should thou doubt the honesty of my words, then pray take some yourself. This is a magic elixir that will melt all your worries away.
You just said it was water.
Is that you, Dorothy?
Yes, it's me.
Nothing unusual sighted yet. Go in and
Yet.
rest. I'll stay here. Do you have new orders for me? I'm sorry, but I cannot abandon my post. You should speak to Scarlet or Rapunzel.
Scarlet and Rapunzel's not doing too well either.
Huh?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Is that so?
Would you come down for a moment?
I cannot. I must stand guard.
No one's really doing well at this point.
Affirmative.
Communication open. All recorded messages will be transmitted to the Ark. However, in the event of poor signal, transmission may fail.
Goddess Squad to the Ark. The situation here is hopeless. We are in desperate need of backup and additional resources. The likelihood of us being able to successfully protect the entrance of the Ark is dwindling. Please send
The Ark no
materials
longer
I have
cares for the
requested
Goddess
as soon
Squad.
as this message is received. That is all. Awaiting further correspondence.
Recording complete. Transmitting voice message to Ark. In the event of a failed transmission, what action would you like to take?
Keep sending it until it goes through.
Command recognition complete. Proceeding to area with superior signal.
Little robot's not going to make it much
I need
longer
to go
either.
see Lilith. Lilith, it's not easy being a leader.
No.
You made it look so simple.
Yeah, gonna make me
Always made the right
cry.
spur of the moment decisions and got along with everyone. I didn't know it would be this hard. What
Lilith
should I
also
do?
had her
How
baggage.
can I get myself out of this hole I'm in?
I know the answer.
Peanut, how did you...
This is Lilith's resting place. I come here every once in a while.
There's something
I never knew her
suspicious about
personally,
Pina.
but she is a legend among legends. As for tonight, I followed you here.
You just said you had the answer. What do you mean?
That doesn't make her any less suspicious.
You've never once asked for help from anyone else. Is it a pride thing? Or do you just like solving your issues on your own?
Is that what I've been doing?
Yes,
I had no idea.
you don't trust others.
That's true.
Why is that?
I'm not sure.
And others don't trust
Doing
her.
things yourself is so much faster than asking someone else to do it. And I know for sure it'll get done if I handle it. I've never liked asking people for help.
So stubborn.
That's right.
You need to learn to ask your colleagues for help.
I don't know how.
Then let me teach you. All you have to do is say a few precious words. I need your help.
Does that actually work?
Works
Most
like
of the
a
time.
charm. People don't say it enough. It's genuine, unambiguous. It makes your intentions clear as can be.
Pima is so innocent looking for such a war machine. And still suspicious.
It's time I bring this class to a close.
I mean, she's not wrong, but still suspicious.
Reloading.
Just a second, teacher.
New-ish. But yeah, this is my first time experiencing Overzone.
For Bolt and me.
I've been playing for what? 2-3 months now?
It's time I teach all of you a lesson.
It appears we've made it into the every other one category.
Give me just a second.
There's only like 28.
Like this.
Reloading.
There would be less of them if I played for more than an hour at a time. I didn't check the music. I've really enjoyed this story. I'm sad I'm kind of stuck on the CP. I need to get stronger.
Dorothy, is that you?
Yes,
Nothing out of the ordinary so far.
that's good.
Any orders for me?
Snow White,
Yes?
have you slept?
No.
Eaten?
No,
No.
Will you come down?
no.
I have to be on the lookout.
I need your help.
Huh?
Please.
Did she fall? Oh,
Out with it. What do I need to do?
We
oh.
need food. We need to get the electricity back on, and we also need drinking water. We need to repair the equipment that's been damaged, and we need more ammunition.
Magic words.
Okay, I will handle it.
I can't get through to the Ark. Meanwhile, all Rapunzel does is pray, and Scarlet is drinking herself into a stupor. Lilith is dead, and Red Hood isn't here either. I am
Red
losing
Hood
hope.
is asleep for 30 years.
Yes?
Have you slept?
No,
Eaten?
no.
No.
Eat this, then go get some sleep. I'll search the perimeter and gather the supplies we need. The lookout can wait. I'll leave this area to you.
I'll go with you.
If you aren't here, who will be in charge of defenses? We can't leave it to an alcoholic or someone lost in prayer.
She's not wrong.
You look like death warmed over.
Do I?
You're
I don't know,
our
she looks
leader.
really pretty to me.
This isn't a good look for you. Be bold. Be proud. We've earned that right. You have most of all.
You really haven't changed.
You have.
Have I?
This is the first time you've ever asked for help. I don't know whether you honestly are willing to work together with your squad mates. Or if you're simply grasping at straws because you're desperate.
A bit of
Little
both.
Both, I'd say.
Knew it.
I'll drop in once a day.
Oh, Snow White.
Hmm?
Very
Thank you.
predictable.
No, thank you.
Hey there,
Like, I know Alice isn't a Grimm's model, but it's weird her name is Alice.
Did you see that, teacher? Wasn't I great?
You're supposed to be a Grimm's model with one of those names.
Dorothy,
Dorothy.
I haven't seen Snow White around. Nothing bad happened, right?
She went off to search for anything useful nearby.
Then who is on lookout?
I'm taking over for her.
But...
Pina, it's like you said. We're the goddess of victory, mankind's last hope. We're the goddess squad. We mustn't show any weakness. If any one of us stumbles, then the others will pick them up. We must put on a brave front in front of mankind, and in front of everyone else. In order to do that, we need to be strong. That means
much
we can't
strong.
waste all of our time praying or drinking.
You mean...
Yes. Rapunzel and Scarlet have fallen, and I'm going to pick them up.
And they're a bit heavy, but good luck with that.
Can I?
Of course. You saw us stumble and you were saddened by it. I need to show you how we get back up. It's the least I can do for someone who has stood by us for so long. I want to be someone that you and everyone else can look up to.
But also, like, 30 years in the future, we really don't know who you are. Or they don't talk about you often.
Let's finish this quickly. Give me a few minutes and I'll be right back into it.
You know, I think the fuzzy noise in my headphones is actually just the music.
Time for class to begin.
Go, boys!
It's really picking up on the bass.
Oh no! We fainted! Just a second, teacher.
I should start preparing for the next class.
I mean, no, but... At least it's not roboting anymore.
Rapunzel.
I will handle the bassy music.
Give redemption to those who have gone before us. Let them be forever at peace. Let them suffer no pain.
Wait, you're saying my audio is moldy again, fuzzy? Or that I'm just hearing it fuzzy? Oh. Yeah, I really do need new headphones.
Get up.
May all of us be redeemed.
Rapunzel.
Have mercy on us and lend us the strength to carry on.
No one will save us. The only one that can save us is us. We must keep
Harsh,
those
but
who are
true.
gone in our hearts and continue to fight for those who are still alive.
But what of those poor souls who died in vain?
Who said their deaths were in vain?
What?
Who says that those who are buried here died for nothing? This is the first time I've heard such a sentiment.
You may not hear it, but you know it in your heart.
Those who
But didn't
perished
they
do
get to
not
the
feel
Ark?
They died a meaningless death. That I can promise you. They proudly gave their lives and remained brave until the very end.
No, they cry out in anguish, bemoaning the injustice of it all.
Who are
None of
you
them would ever
hearing?
think that, let alone say it. Having fought alongside them, this much I know.
Then what is it that I'm hearing? Then what is this voice stricken with such grief, crying out at this injustice?
Only slightly.
That's how you feel.
What?
All of these soldiers gave their lives in a battle they never signed up for. The Ark that we're putting our lives on the line for isn't responding to us. That's why you're upset. We have no food or water. The electricity is down, and countless soldiers have died. We never know.
But
when
they
the
still have
Raptures will
pristine
strike at us
clothes.
next. We're on edge day and night. You're exhausted and want to give up, but your comrades who lifted you up and cheered you on are no longer here. That's why you're lost.
Dorothy.
Just as I miss Lilith, you miss Red Hood. But they are no longer with us. Getting yourself killed won't mean you'll get to them again.
Red Hood's just
You
asleep.
want to hear their voice again, but you can't. We cannot see or communicate with the dead. If you say you hear their voices, then you're only lying to yourself. You're only hearing what you want to hear. An illusion of your own creation.
Harsh, but she needed to hear it.
I'm asking for your help. I'm right in front of you, living and breathing, talking to you. And I'm offering my hand. I'm hoping that you'll take it and stand up. The dead can't pull you up. They can only pull you down.
Dorothy.
What if I want to go?
Take my hand. One that's living.
Not finishing that sentence.
If we fall, we'll fall together. If we get back up, we'll do it together. We are the Goddess Squad. Mankind's last hope. The Goddess of Victory.
I never thought
You've already become one. You are a symbol of hope. You are a goddess.
A goddess.
You're a beacon of hope to us all. No one can ever defeat you.
Please, Rapunzel. Don't turn
They
your
are very
back on
much
those
the
who are
Goddess
still living.
Squad.
Get up. Neither the Commander nor Lilith would have wanted you to be overcome by death.
Yeah, but death. It's nice.
Rapunzel,
Can you give me a little more time? I want to say farewell. Then I'll get up.
Will she? Oh, she actually got up.
Dorothy.
thank you too, Rapunzel.
Now time to find the drunk.
Put your head right here. I'm hiding!
Have to do some quick
Like
maintenance.
this.
I want to know what happens to between this time and
Teacher? Wasn't I great?
when they were going into the Ark. You know, that big fight?
Oh, if it isn't my
The big
lovely
fight.
compatriot, Dorothy.
What was going on whenever Cinderella was up in space? And when Lilith, I'm assuming that's when Lilith Wise died.
Did thou finally decide to partake in the imbibing of spirits with me?
No.
Sit, sit, I kept your seat warm.
Oh. Was not expecting that.
What are you doing? Stop.
That one sounded more like a window.
Starting to sober up?
It will take more than that to get me sober.
I figured as much. That's because you were never drunk to begin with.
Huh? Put that down.
No, Dorothy. What are you doing?
Have some, Pina.
It's water.
Huh? Oh. This is just water.
No, it's alcohol.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Something didn't seem right from the start. With how hard you've been hitting the sauce, or so you claimed, there's no way that much booze would still be left. So tell me, what exactly did you hope to achieve by pretending to act drunk as a skunk?
Drunk as a skunk.
I simply desired to feel inebriated.
Uh-huh.
Huh.
Pretty good booze.
The best.
Let me pour you a shot.
Let me pour you one too.
I was expecting her to throw the water on them. I mean, if it works, it works.
My intoxication has soared to new heights now that I have a drinking buddy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling a bit tipsy myself.
Then let us exchange some honest words in this state of inebriation.
Okay, can I go
When aren't they
first?
honest?
I have something to ask you.
By all means.
Why do you drink?
'Tis a source of solace for me. I work myself to the bone. Forsooth, my sister and I spent many a day and many a night in battle, and all that while I wielded this sword and nothing more.
I also want to know
On
more
the
about her
fateful
sister
day,
that's
my
suddenly
sister
been brought
shuffled
up.
off this mortal coil, and bequeathed this sword, the fleetly fading, to me. Then I met you all. Lilith and Red Hood were exemplary individuals. You all as well. It gave me the motivation to take up the sword once more. I had a renewed sense of purpose. I would help the humans get to the Ark.
Oh, she
I thought
is?
that would be the end. Yet here I am, fighting once more. I just want to rest.
Haven't you had enough rest by now?
I have. More than enough. So I'm going to get up and fight again.
Good.
Good job, Scarlet.
Dorothy?
Hmm?
Why do you fight?
I want to be proud of something. Is there any honor greater than being the goddess of victory? I want everyone to know of me. I want to be someone other people look up to and aspire to be.
I
Is
mean,
that
a little
perchance
self-centered,
why
but
thou
yeah.
desires to become a leader?
Yes. Because I
But
saw
if it
what
gets
I
it
wanted
done.
to be right in front of me. Someone I wanted to become.
Let me ruminate on this. I surmise thou art 20% of what Lilith was.
Thanks.
That's still a pretty
Lilith
high
is
number.
Lilith, and you are you.
I know.
Now that we have drunk our fill and spoken much,
Oh, we might have to look at
let
that.
us start moving.
Let's.
Huh?
What bothers thee?
Over there.
Over where? It's a plant.
Even in an inhospitable place such as this, life begins anew.
Those
Look
are
at the
seeds
plant.
you threw away.
Huh?
I wonder what kind of plant
Let's
is
go.
it?
We have a lot to do.
Do you wish to contact the Ark?
Affirmative.
This is part 1 of Overzone.
Communication open. All recorded messages will be transmitted to the Ark. However, in the event of poor signal, transmission may fail.
Goddess Squad to the Ark. We are 20 days into Operation Ark Guardian. Relaying status update on temporary guard post. Nothing further to report. All is well.
All is
We
well.
require no additional assistance. We will repel any and all rapture attacks until the time when the Ark
A
is
little
sealed.
bit of food would be nice,
We
though.
do, however, request confirmation of the promise made to us. Once this is over, we will be taken to the Ark. Once there, we will assume our rightful place as Goddess of Victory. We have ensured the survival of mankind, and we request that we be rewarded accordingly. That is all. Awaiting further correspondence.
Recording complete. Transmitting voice message to ARC. In the event of a failed transmission, what action would you like to take?
Keep sending it until it goes through.
Command recognition complete. Proceeding to area with superior signal.
The little robot's not gonna make it much longer.
Whatever. I'll just do what I can.
I don't think I've ever heard that voice line before.
Time for class to begin.
You're all dead. Did you see that, teacher? Wasn't I great?
Interesting. A thud. Oh hey, it's Snow White.
What is this?
What's all this?
Something I found while searching the area.
And what is it?
Electric wires, bricks, canned food?
There's even alcohol.
That's the first thing you noticed?
Scarlet has her priorities straight.
What's in this bag?
A deer.
A deer?
What kind of deer?
A dead deer.
Beats me. But I know it's a deer of some kind. I don't know how to skin it, so I brought it back whole.
Can we not simply tear its limbs asunder and proceed to feast henceforth?
Scarlet, please.
I know how to skin a deer.
You do?
Yeah, I've roasted deer a couple times. It's not fine dining, but you can do a lot worse.
Ooh, how exciting.
What happened out there, Snow White?
Sorry, I guess deer isn't really your style.
No, not that. I mean, how'd you keep lookout and capture this at the same time? Not that I'm complaining.
Dorothy.
Dorothy
Yes.
looked.
From now on, our goal is survival. Since the Ark has been unresponsive, we should proceed on the assumption that we will be operating without assistance. We should ensure that the guard post is kept secure at the very least. 2 of us will stay here, while the others search the area for anything that will help us survive.
Is that the best course of action?
If
It's
we
the
want
only
to
course
live,
of action,
yes.
really.
We'll secure as much food as possible. In theory, we don't require food in order to survive. We just have to ensure that we provide the minimum amount of calories required to keep our brains functioning properly.
No thanks. My core provides more than enough power, so I don't have to eat anything.
Mass-produced Nikkes are different from us prototypes, and technically don't require sustenance of any kind. That
Oh,
much is
that's
true.
neat.
However, as soon as you begin to acknowledge the fact that you don't need to eat,
That's when the mind switch occurs.
Mine own eyes hath witnessed it many times before. 'Tis a most excruciating sight to behold.
so even mass-produced Nikkes have to eat and sleep.
Understood.
When you've got time, you can focus on repairing the guard
I want to know
post
more
and
about the mind
enhancing our
switch.
equipment. We won't be needing any blankets to cover up with, or fire. That makes things easier.
So, as long as we can scrounge up more food, then we'll be okay?
Yep,
We can get by on that, right?
maybe.
No. We have to do something. We can't just stay here.
Huh.
I found some useful routes while searching nearby. All of us can get a first look at them together. Then we can break off into separate paths.
Sounds like a plan.
So we're going to abandon this place?
Yes. Snow White, how long will it take to confirm all the routes?
Since we'll only be giving them a cursory glance, I'd say half a day.
Alright then, let's move out.
Is this really a good idea? What if the raptures come while no one is here?
Don't worry. They'd need
The mind
more than
switches
half
are
a day to
tricky.
break through here and get to the Ark. Are you still concerned?
Yes.
We cannot afford to have a worry ward on our team. We are simply left with no recourse. We will set off without thee.
Dorothy, you and Pina stay here. We'll come back tomorrow and fill you in on what we find.
Alright.
We'll be back.
Enjoy yourselves.
Well, at least that way Pina can skin the deer.
Pina,
Yes?
you said you know how to skin a deer, didn't you?
Oh, right.
He's very concerned.
And that's how you do it. Not too hard, right?
No, it's quite simple. It's just... I can't do this.
You've got a weaker stomach than I imagined. I thought there was nothing a goddess couldn't do.
Even if it's us, we are not invincible.
Everyone has limitations.
Be honest with me, Pina. We're an embarrassment, aren't we? Going on about how we're goddess of victory, the saviors of mankind, when all we do is wallow in our own self-pity and misery. The fact
I
that we
mean, you're in a
stooped
pretty
so low
shitty
in such a short
situation, so
amount
it's
of
kind of
time.
fair.
I thought you had overcome greater adversities than this.
We have. That's because back then there was something to look forward to. But now, I can't see what's waiting for me up ahead. The place that we thought would be our paradise has turned its back on us. Despite that, we continue to lay our lives on the line to protect it. How is that fair? It's enough to infuriate anyone. So for the time being, it's no longer my top priority. If we want to protect the Ark, then we've got to stay alive, don't we?
That's true.
We will survive. And with these 2 feet, I will walk into the Ark. I'll walk on a pathway of flowers, with a beaming smile on my face as everyone lavishes me with praise. I hope you'll be there walking with me, Pina.
I will.
Oh no.
Hmm?
Raptures.
I know that sound.
Let's move.
Well, Pina's gonna die.
There's so many of them.
That's why there haven't been any attacks recently.
What do we do? We can't take on so many of them.
Fire the signal flare. Find some cover and don't come out.
What about you?
I'm going to fight.
It's impossible by yourself. We should both hide.
No, don't ask me why. But I feel like I can do anything right now. Sit back and watch.
Oh.
Don't ever.
I was gonna say
forget
Dorothy's
what
gonna
we're
die,
about
but
to
no,
see.
she's not. My glasses. That's a big guy.
Just like how I did during practice.
Who lived for like 5 seconds. Yep, all of that was Dorothy. Totally.
All clear. clear. Pina, did you see? Did you see what I've done?
You know? Oh, she's dead.
Come out now, Pina.
Dorothy.
Well, how'd I do? Didn't I seem like a true goddess of victory?
She's corrupted, isn't she?
Dorothy.
No.
Dorothy.
No.
Oh.
No.
He's
no.
broke.
This can't be happening.
Dorothy.
Snap out of it! Pina, can you hear me?
Oh.
You can't be corrupted.
When did she?
I'm here.
How did she?
The goddess of victory, mankind's last hope.
Ah, she's broke. Oh.
Pina!
Kill me. Hurry, before it's too late.
I can't. How can I do that?
Together, fight glory.
Oh God.
Paradise together. Good.
Oh no.
Signal flare. They couldn't have picked a worse time if they tried.
My God.
Let's
I'm
go.
sad.
Dorothy,
Are you all right? Dorothy!
Oh, she doesn't have any bullets.
what are you doing? Put the gun down.
That's enough, Dorothy.
Has anyone seen my bullet? It won't fire. I don't have any bullets. Give it back.
Oh, Dorothy.
Give it back.
Dorothy's broke.
Back. Pina. We were going to paradise together. So, give it back. My precious wings.
Where's Dorothy?
In her room, resting.
Is it not dangerous to leave her alone?
I removed anything she could use to harm herself. Snow White is also standing outside her door.
Very well. There was something that triggered the corruption. It must have come from the side instead of the front.
So, Pina...
Did thy eyes witness the sheer size of that rapture? It must have been 5 times our size. Nevertheless, Pina took it down entirely by her own hand.
Was it
What an
Pina?
incredible spectacle, no? Despite the disparity in strength, she took it down single-handedly. All to protect Dorothy.
Oh. And
At that moment, she was a true goddess.
Absolutely. She was stronger than any of us.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little teary-eyed.
Pina.
Oh, that makes sense. I didn't know that. The heck in the arc. Heck, the arc. Oh, and it's all empty.
Very well. Moving out. Very well. Moving out.
Is the plant on the map? I mean, there's plants, but not the plant. It's near snow. Oh, it is near snow.
Moving out.
Okay. I think we'll do, yeah, Precious Plant. We'll do part 2 tomorrow. Yeah, that's gonna be it. We'll do part 2 tomorrow. I'm gonna also see if I can figure out what's going on with the computer. Oh yeah, the second half is totally gonna be bright and cheery and not make me cry. But thanks for chatting, hanging out. It means a lot to me, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.